Hi guys, welcome back on board of the Crypto Cruise. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about Polygon, or before known as Matic, where it's heading. Why I think Polygon has a potential to reach prices of above double digits, meaning above $10. I mean, right now it sounds absolutely crazy because at the time of recording this video, the price of Polygon is around 20 cents, and the altcoin season hasn't happened yet. But I think it's coming in the near future. And this correction, as I've mentioned earlier, is not going to last long. But before we start talking about Polygon, let's just start today's video with a Bitcoin chart, as we always do, because that's the king. I mean, the Bitcoin determines where the rest of the altcoins will go. So we definitely always have to see where Bitcoin is heading. We are so if we look at the charts, if we zoom out, we clearly see, I mean, we're in a absolutely raging bull market. We have corrections along the way, but that's actually healthy. And in a bull market, corrections, they have to be bought because the trajectory is on the upside. So don't be scared. I mean, of course, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do the diligence and make your own research. Because, as I've said, this is not a financial advice. But when basically, we look at the statistics and we just see exactly how this bull market has been playing out since its bottom in November of 2022 at price of around 15,000, has been nothing but straight upline. Along the way, we had corrections, but the trajectory is on the upside. So what's my predictions? As I've mentioned in my previous videos, I'm anticipating two case scenarios. So either we basically consolidate between price of around 110 to potentially even below 110 and 125,000, just consolidate between these prices, and by the end of the year, early next one, let's say by February, March of next year, then the blow off top. Or the other case scenario is that we bottom right now and we have a huge upside momentum whole August. We have upside momentum and start hitting all-time high prices, let's say by end of August or potentially middle of August, let's say 17, 18 of August. Then we have a little correction before the blow off top. Let's see how this thing is gonna play out. But so far so good. Bitcoin is in a raging bull market. S&P 500, the traditional markets also. So that's a good signal. That's always a good signal. The altcoin season hasn't happened yet. I mean, most of the altcoins are in the red, and of course, most probably they'll never recover. But some of them they have huge potential. So it's definitely worth looking into it, especially Polygon. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, as I've said in my previous videos, we're forming a huge reverse head and shoulders, which is a bullish signal. And the left shoulder was formed between the period of May and November of 2021 at previous all-time high prices between 4,200 and 4,800. The head was formed in June when we bottomed at price of around 880, which was over 3 years ago. And since March till now, basically, we've tested this resistance line forming ascending triangle pattern, which of course is a bullish structure. So basically we tested this resistance line multiple times in March of 2024. We tested it again in May of 2024 when everyone was thinking that we're going to break above it and we're going to start testing all-time high. And end of last year, December of 2024, we actually collapsed. And basically when Trump introduced the tariffs to most countries, that's how the recovery started happening, and right now we're testing this resistance line. My personal opinion, I think if we break above it and we start testing price of above 4,200, we come back we turn this resistance line into support, and I can quickly see Ethereum going to all-time high prices to potentially 6,000, one final shake off, and then a blow off top, potentially hitting price of 8,000-9,000. Why not even 5-digit? But potentially $10,000 for Ethereum is not going to be surprising. I'm not going to be shocked. But yeah, Ethereum has been out there for many years, consistently has been hitting all-time high. So every bull market, we're hitting all-time high. So in 2017, I think Ethereum was around 1,400. The previous bull cycle in 2021, we reached price around 4,800. And right now, if we go and test prices of above 10,000, as I said, I'm not going to be surprised at all. So let's just talk about Polygon, and why do I think Polygon has quite a lot of upside momentum. First of all, as I've mentioned in my previous videos, I think layer ones usually they perform the best. The layer ones are usually the best crypto assets that outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum when it comes to the altcoin season. What do I mean by layer ones? I mean ADA, Cardano, like BNB, previously I think they hit like 100x. Not only that, Polkadot outperformed the markets as well, and many more, as well. Matic. I mean, if you just look what it did in previous bull cycle, so basically between the period of December, actually beginning of 2021, in January of 2021, the price was around 1 cent, right? And by May of 2021, the price was almost $3. So that's absolutely crazy valuation. Do I anticipate Polygon to reach 100x from here? No. I mean, that would be absolutely crazy valuations. But is it possible for Polygon to hit its previous all-time high, which is around $3, as I've mentioned before, and pretty much 3x its previous all-time high, meaning $9-10? Potentially, this thing can happen. How this thing is going to play out? First, we'd like to see a little bit more upside momentum. Once the altcoin season happens, we have to take out this local top that we formed in December of 2024, price of around 76 cents. And if we go and test it by at least end of the year, let's say October, November, price of around 82 cents, we break above it. We break above this resistance line that acted as resistance in March of 2024, and then again in February of 2023, price of around $1.60. If we go above it, let's say above 85 cents to 90 cents, let's say, come back, we tested this previous resistance into support. What I'm anticipating from 85 cents to quickly go to $3 in a matter of weeks. Then potentially we can consolidate its previous all-time high at $3 for a few months, and then a blow off top by the end of the year. I'm not going to be surprised if we go and, as I've said, test prices of $10. Of course, when it comes to price discovery, it's really difficult to tell when the price exactly is going to be. But as I've said, Polygon is one of those layer ones that has quite a lot of potential, and the proof is in the pudding. We just have to look what happened the previous bull cycle, and if it happens before, there's a chance of happening again, dealing of theory probabilities. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And of course, if you want to subscribe to my Patreon and support my work, that would be absolutely amazing. With the Patreon subscription comes a lot of exclusive content that I already uploaded, some of them with 100x potential. I mean, in my personal opinion, likely for this bull season. Not only that, but there's 2 books that I personally wrote, how to become a sophisticated trader, how to determine and observe the trends, and how to take advantage of the upcoming bull cycle. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot to offer, so please don't hesitate and subscribe to my Patreon as well. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.